spent a lot of that time talking, and nobody could hear a word I said. So let me start this one off very similarly by saying, welcome to the Sinking City. This game is awesome thus far, really cool, I mean, it's obviously inspired by the works of H.P. Lovecraft, so normally, of course, they're going to have a bunch of homages to him, and compared to the Call of Cthulhu, this one is just positively dripping with uh, Lovecraft references to his other works. The imagery, the setting, everything about it. It's just oozing Lovecraft. Just a brief reminder, because I said it last time and it wasn't heard. This game will depict, it'll have realistic depictions of things like racism and just bigotry towards different ethnicities, this and that. And it was very present in Lovecraft's work. As a human being, H.P. Lovecraft was garbage, but he made some great stories. Appreciate the art, not the artist. But those kinds of things will be present in this. Those things were wrong then and are wrong now. But they didn't take them out of the game so as they could fit the time period. So it's just one of those things. But last time when we left off, we had arrived at Oakmont, and immediately we were just thrust into this just harangue of BS. We encountered a guy who supposedly said he could help us, or at least point us to someone who could. His name was Johannes Vanderberg, kind of a slick suit type, a bit odd. He introduced us to one Robert Throgmorton, who has some very strange features. He looks kind of like an ape. Like, seriously, if you look at his face and a gorilla's, it'd probably be very, very similar. It's really weird. It's off-putting in a way. But the Throgmortons, we have learned, have a feud going on with them and the Innsmouthers. Now, the Innsmouthers are sort of like they're human great old one hybrids. They're fish people, basically. And when they're born, they look normal, but as they get older, they start to develop more fish-like qualities. A wider mouth, less hair. If you look around their neck, they start to have what looks like gills forming, big, watery, glassy-looking eyes. They're disgusting. But they have moved here since Innsmouth was destroyed. If you don't know why Innsmouth was destroyed, I strongly recommend you pick up a copy of The Shadow over Innsmouth and read it. It's a really good one. And when we left off, we had wound up at the Devil Reef Inn, and the innkeeper had given us a journal of a survivor, or not a survivor, but a what would they call him, a newcomer who had been hallucinating just like our main character is. So we're going to pick up there. We're going to continue our investigation with Mr. Throgmorton. Oh, before I forget, Throgmorton had a son who was murdered, and we solved that. So yeah, let's just get right into this. Oh, I'm really hoping my mic audio picks up this time, or this is just going to be really awkward again. More on the setting. It's also very typical Lovecraft. If it's a small, isolated coastal community, like an island or some such thing like that. They're very wary of outsiders. They don't tell them much. They distrust them. And it's very, very real-world applicable, especially for the time. But it's definitely prevalent in Lovecraft's work. One sec, guys. I apologize for the noise in the background. I've got my fan on because it's hot as hell in this house. Yet another brief reminder that I'd like to add. This video is not safe for work, and it is most assuredly not safe for children, so viewer discretion advised. Alright. And we're outside the hotel, which is not where I left off at all. Over here. Okay. Oh, that's right. The telephone booths act as fast travel points. Right. Jeez, I forgot about that fucking crab on the ceiling. Okay, this guy, the innkeeper here, he is an Innsmouther. You can kind of see, got a great big wide mouth. His eyes are great big and bulgy, and you can even see the discoloration where like scales are growing on his hands, like right under his sleeves. So, yeah, that's an Innsmouther. Not a particularly bad one, but an Innsmouther nonetheless. Oh, hello, what have we here? To Walter. Walter, can I help you if I hear you're peddling your cheap, affordable living again? I could live with your renting out beast-ridden flop houses, but you're cutting into my profit. Don't make that mistake. I know you're on the fish market, and I have dangerous people living here that I can send after you. You've been warned, Vic. Okay. Let's see. Another one. Note about the hobo signs. Darren, I think I'm finally starting to figure this out. Locals use signs to mark special places that you already know. Kind of like the secret signs hobos use all over the country. What I learned from the tradition is that the tradition dates back to the times well before the flood. The flood was something that occurred here, causing a lot of work to dry up, and the dollar lost all its value. Now they trade things like bullets, cigarettes, things like that. I've been able to find out the meaning of some of them. You've seen the crooked H-shaped sign on the doors around town. That means that the house is inhabited. The crosshatch grid sign marks hidden caches of useful items. The V-shaped sign is for barricaded, dangerous places. Good catch there, they say. Still haven't figured out what the spiral-shaped sign is, though. You'll have to investigate yourself, and if you see a sign with a cross and 3 Ks, reach for the gun. K. Okay, a cross and 3 guns. Okay, a cross and 3 Ks, reach for the gun. Okay. Duly noted. Oh, we got some more. That's the notes we just picked up. Alright. Let's go to the casebook. See what we can find out. Okay, we've got the side cases, which are the letters from Oakmont. Let's see. I found several pages from the diary of a man describing his life in Oakmont. He suffered many visions and marked them on the places where they happened. He was trying to avoid them. Or was he trying to avoid them? Let's do some of these. Some of these are just awesome. No, I'm not dealing with a nightmare fetus. Let's try this. Wait. Is this... Western Advent near the corner of Murdoch Avenue and Oak Street. Okay, so we want Advent. Let's see. Murdoch Avenue and Oak Street. Okay, this is Oak Street. There we go. Yeah, we'll mark it there. Alright, let's see if we can find that right quick. Whoa. Oh, crap. Didn't even see the water. Lovely. I guess we'll have to use the boat. Oh, I hate this control. Hate it. Okay. Well, at least it's daylight. Good night at the stuff growing around here. A dead end, lovely. Let's see. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, hell, we can just take the boat. Shit. Well, let's go back to the boat. Okay, so we need to go down that way. Down the right avenue to this flooded area. Okay, yeah. So once we come to a great big wide intersection, that'll be Purity Road. We want to turn down Purity Road. So we've got a little ways to go. God, I hate the controls for this boat. Well, carcasses everywhere. Let's see. Getting close. White Wings, yet another HP Lovecraft Easter egg. Okay, then we'll take a left here. If possible. It doesn't look possible yet. The game seems to have a couple of bugs in it, but it's still really fun thus far. Although last time, the weird mind's eye ability that we seem to have... Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Yeah, press on. Don't puss out. We're going on an adventure. Michael's Road. And the next one up will be Oak Street. And West MD could be a reference to Herbert West. So lovely. This is Oak Street. It's a place to dock, but oh, there's opening of that building. Nah. I have a quest marker. Mission marker. Quest marker. Whatever. Some silence.
Just hope we have enough bullets for
Well, there seems to be much less just shit growing around here. Coral and less carcasses and shit laying around. So that's cool. Talk to her. Nope. Looks like a real well-to-do end of town. Probably is. Actually, I know probably about it. Yeah, it just is. City Hall. I forget what that symbol means. I think that's... Let's see. Okay, there's no thing on the legend for it.
All on sale, today only.
Sorry, pal, I'm not giving you my bullets. No omens or anything that I'm seeing anyhow. Let's double check on that from behind. Walk down Murdoch Avenue in Western Advent near Oak Street. Okay. So, let's see, is there a street sign? Because I'm pretty sure this is Murdoch. Wait. Yeah, this is Murdoch. Okay, so let's take a walk down through here and see what we can find. If anything. Well, Water's Edge, okay. Still nothing. Wait. That... Oh, that sigil means something, obviously. Mine Palace, Man's Eye. That's all combat stuff. We'll figure it out later. It said near Oak Street. So... let's just take a trot down Murdoch. See if anything pops out. Well, there's Innsmouth Road. There doesn't seem to be anything worth note here. Like at all. Wait, I hear whispering. Oh wait, that could just be my sanity dropping. Probably is. Let's go to City Hall, see if we can find something. Might be able to find something neat. If we can. Doesn't look like we can. Alright, okay, screw this. We'll just go do Lost at Sea. Okay, Throgmorton gave me a key to the expedition's headquarters. It's in northern Coverside at the crossroad of Asher Road and Hubert Avenue. Okay, we'll do that in a sec, because we need to figure this stuff out first. So... let's see, northern cover side. What's this? Asher Road and Hubert Avenue. Okay. Are you gonna show up on the map? Okay, there we go. Alright, so there's a boat back here, so let's, unless there's a land route. Doesn't appear to be. Okay. Okay, we can take the, what's this? Oakmont University Library. That could be worth checking out later. Okay, but there's a boat. Our boat's here. So we can take it, go all the way down the reservoir again to Purity Road. And then we can dock on Old Church Road. Okay.
Fresh fish, fresh fish. Just caught.
Seems a bit like traveling in this game might be a bit irritating, but it offers a really nice aesthetic, so. Here. Actually, we could go down Carpenter Street and then take a right on Benevolent Tides Road. So let's continue down Carpenter Street. If that's where I'm headed. Don't mind me, just Mr. Reed, private eye, traveling down a flooded street in a little tugboat, or motorboat, whatever. It's a dock right there. It's a roadside. What's that say? Okay, this is a little weird. Benevolent Tides, okay. Let's go turn right here. Church Road. That's Mayflower Street, so I'm gonna go not the next street, but the street after this one. Or not the street after this one, but the one after that. Okay, this should be Mayflower, so the next one should be Old Church Road. Oh, lovely. Another infested area. Some kind of a barge moving along. No, this is further down. Stay it. Turn around. Yeah, navigating these canals, well, what were once city streets and now pretty much canals, is going to be a pain in the ass. This should put us close. Move it down here. Should be on the left. That's our mark. Is this it? Yep. See if we can find anything with the mind's eye right quick. Nope.
Guess I don't need the key.
Apparently not. Keep an eye out. One of those wild beasts that we encountered last episode might be here. Dangers of diving. Divers with the bends can suffer from numerous symptoms including pain, impaired movement, nausea, vomiting, and disorientation. Acute symptoms can occur within 10 minutes of surfacing and include paralysis, numbness, blindness, deafness, dizziness, seizures, confusion, or words coming out all weird. The paralysis and numbness can involve several different parts of the body at the same time. Okay.
Someone smashed it beyond repair.
Okay. That could be a clue for something later. Wait, that's something to search. Some gunpowder. Wait. Oh. What the hell? Oh God. It was an illusion. I want that sanity to get back up because this distortion gives me a killer headache sometimes. At least it did last night. Okay. We broke ship props most likely. Partially burned cargo manifest. The following must be, I guess, delivered to Grimhaven Bay no later than Friday. Mark 5 diving suits, air tanks and pumps, canned foods, personal belongings, 6 crates with name something probably. Research equipment, 7 crates, air pipes, phone station and wires, power generator 1 responsible for something. I'm looking for a critter to pop up anytime. Oh God! Fucking Innsmouther. Fucker. That's definitely an Innsmouther. You can see the scales and the gills. I hear something breathing, and I do not appreciate it. Like, at all.
Guess this helmet's beyond repair.
I wouldn't say all that. Statue. Yep, I guess that's everything down here. Oh, okay. We're doing that thing where we reconstruct what happened.
Grab the papers. Smash the rest.
We don't have time to pick it. Stand back. I fatah me fe I regach I dagon.
Big surprise there. Innsmouthers praying to Dagon.
Burn it all. Make sure you get the adverts.
Time to figure this out.
I mean, it's pretty well sequential, buddy. But if you insist. 1.
We don't have time to pick it. Stand back.
Grab the papers. Smash the rest.
3.
I fatah me fe I.
Burn it all. Make sure you get the adverts.
Several men broke into the expedition headquarters. What they didn't smash, they burned. The archives, even the newspapers.
Okay, let's check the lore first. Dangers of diving. Blah. Partially burned cargo manifest. Pillaged headquarters. The expedition archive is lost, but I still have clues to follow up on. They left the city on a freighter from Grimhaven Bay. There might be recent postings or ads about the freighter in the Oakmont Chronicle. Okay. Okay. So let's go to the paper. Let's see if we can craft any bullets. Yes, we can. 5. Because I am not taking my chances. Wow, it got dark real quick. Okay, let's wait. Oh, there's still evidence. A tank with what's probably eels. pistol round. Gunpowder
Can't
shot.
say I ever saw another shell like it.
Me neither. It's kind of cool looking. How to protect, according to our data, the places with paranormal activity have a strong, previously unidentified influence on the human mind. We've prepared a list of solutions including meditative practices and a supply of sedatives to prevent cases of madness among the expedition members. I highly recommend discarding all those charms, amulets, and religious symbols which are of no use and applying these scientifically valid methods of protection instead. H. Doe. Okay, Throgmorton mentioned a Dr. Doe earlier, so that we'll probably have to look into her. Yeah, those are eels. Yeah, that's cool. Creepy, but cool. Alcohol. Alcohol. Fishermen's reports. L. Sullivan and B. Morgan, local fishermen, report numerous large bubbles and an unbearable stench rising from the bottom of the sea. Bought a sample of a weird substance floating in the ocean from J. Harway. Harway? Yeah, Harway. He claims he found it among numerous dead and strangely deformed fish. The fish were taken for analysis. Several locals mentioned a rock that rose from the seabed, making the fog shine in different colors. The witnesses felt sick and dizzy for 2 or 3 days after the incident. L.P. Stern got severe burns after chiseling off part of the rock in his basement. Samples taken for analysis.
These samples glitter in a weird way. I wonder where they came from.
I thought I saw a person there. I was about to be like, motherfuck. H. Doe, anthropologist. The Oakmont University Department of Anthropology welcomes the newest addition to its ranks, Professor Harriet Doe. Her brilliant discoveries about the origin of Inuit tribes have added a new page to the history book of humanity. Now Professor Doe will embark on a new expedition to hopefully shed light on the source of the flood, and in doing so shed light on what may yet be to come. Okay. Please tell me that's all the evidence. The longer we stay in Mind's Eye, the more we start like hallucinating, seeing those weird, well, Lovecraftian creatures pop up. I've not seen a single photo op in a hot minute. Well, okay, let's go here. Burn newspapers. Okay, it says there's something here that I'm missing. Look at the shells. There's another invisible wall I don't know about. What am I doing wrong here? Am I missing something? Nothing here? No. Shark jaws.
Someone smashed it beyond repair.
That's right, we already looked at that. Oh.
Are a few damp papers all that's left of the expedition?
Maybe that was it. I just heard footsteps. Still haven't found the last thing. Something here maybe? Unless there's still something down here that I missed, but I don't think so. I can't examine the Innsmouth or any. lot better if some of this shit could be broken. I'm probably missing something really simple and really stupid. And it's gonna piss me off if I don't find it. I'll give it just a few more minutes, see if I can find anything. If I can't, I'm just gonna get the hell out of here. I mean, I've got things to do. Boots. Statue. Well, idol, figure, effigy, whatever you want to call them.
Guess I don't need the key.
Oh shit, Sherlock. There's gotta be something up here that I'm missing. You know, looking at those further, I'm not entirely convinced those are eels. Something? Anything? Wait. Yeah, I've already looked at this. I could have sworn there was something right here earlier to pick up, but maybe I'm crazy. Or wrong, or both. I mean, that's entirely impossible. Or not impossible. God, entirely possible. Yes. Fuck it. Nothing outside. Unless... Nope. Oh. Okay, let's go to the mine palace, see if we've got anything. Nope. Okay, the Oakmont Chronicle. Ah, Chronicle. There we go. Is there seriously... Okay.
The old papers are by the door. Take them and stop bothering me already.
I think you've got me confused with someone else.
Aren't you a newcomer?
Help me out here. What's the connection between newcomers and old newspapers?
It's cold sleeping in the street, and they come to collect the old newspapers for warmth.
Yeah, I guess I am a newcomer. Charles Reed, private investigator. And I also need your old newspapers, the archive, to be exact.
Ah, so you're the one who cracked the Albert Throgmorton murder case. Nice work. I'm Helen Bland. Say, can you do me a favor? Give me an exclusive interview. You won't regret it. The Oakmont Chronicle is the best newspaper for miles around.
All right, I'll be sure to make some time for you, Miss Bland.
Yeah, sure.
Do you still want that interview? I got some time now, if you're ready.
Oh, absolutely. We know that you're the private eye who solved the case, but tell our reader something more about yourself.
I'm a private eye in Boston. The situation in the port was a good use of my skills.
Well, Detective Reed, I think you'll find our city has a lot of secrets, but people may not like you poking your nose in. Maybe we'll have the chance to work together later. Who knows? And now the big question. Why are you here? What brought you to Oakmont?
Currently, I'm tracking down the source of the psychic phenomenon that's been causing madness and visions all across the country.
Ah, yes. It affected people here, but we were much more concerned with the flood. Though Robert Throgmorton sent an expedition.
Yeah, and then hired me to find it. Ironic, don't you think?
I think that's enough for now. I can't give the readers too much all at once. Thank you for your interview, Mr. Reed.
My pleasure. Maybe I'll do something interesting enough to make the papers again. You never know.
Well, there you go.
See you later.
Extra, extra. Archives contain topical information. For example, City Hall holds general data about citizens and organizations, while info about specific categories of people, like criminals or patients, can be found in police or hospital records. In the casebook, you may have evidence, or in the casebook, evidence may have a hint icon indicating you need to do some archive research. In the archive interface, select the piece of evidence you wish to investigate, then choose 3 criteria to search for relevant information. A search conducted with the correct evidence and criteria will result in new information being added to the casebook. Alright, choose evidence. Lost expedition. Period after the flood. Celebrities, maybe? I said adverts, I think. Search? No information. Okay, Okay, Expedition Archives is lost, but I still have... they left the city on a freighter from Grimhaven Bay. Okay, so after the flood, just try officials, adverts. No, okay. Articles and interviews. No. Okay, let's try celebs. Oh my god. Wait, Grimhaven. Duh. I'm an idiot. Okay, period. After the flood. Advertisements. Grimhaven. The 30-ton ship Titania is currently available for hire, as well as the aiding of underwater ventures and exploration. For the price of 70 rifle bullets, or the equivalent thereof per week, those interested are urged to contact Captain Jeremiah Sanders for contracting details. He can be found at Pier 3, Oakmont Port, Grimhaven Bay. Okay. Shit, freight advertisements. Let's see if there's anything else we can... Is it the archives? Is that it? Looks to be that way. Hmm. Yeah, this game definitely doesn't find the... Okay. There should be something in my mind palace now. Let's see. Okay. Front page. Grimhaven Bay. After the flood. Okay. Let's try current events. Nothing. Okay, let's take this out. Let's do it this way. Let's take period out. Let's go district, section, front page, people. Let's try current events. Let's try that. Okay, I've got the advert. I mean... Okay. There's Grimhaven Bay. Place marker. Okay. Alright. That's our advert.
Extra. All the news that's fit to print. Buy a paper, mister?
We should... Maybe not. Looks like we need a boat again. Are you a... That's an Innsmouther. Yep. That's a much more fish-faced one. Okay, let's chart our course right quick. Okay, so we'll go down Mayflower Street. One thing I do like about this is it really forces you to think about things. Like, Really doing your research, this and that. Trying to figure out which leads to track down first. I like that. It's cool. Let's remove this marker. Guess we'll take the right. Okay, they're salvaging stuff. Another. Oh! Labian's mouth there from the look of things. I didn't say there was a lot of them, but oh, no wonder we're near Blackwood Marsh. The Blackwoods were a family here in Oakmont who were actually protecting the Innsmouthers from the Throgmortons. They are related to the Blackwood family via the Marsh family. And a lot of them are gone, so there's no one protecting the Innsmouthers from the Throgmortons now. I must have taken the wrong turn. Yeah, okay.
Fresh fish, just caught.
Maybe just caught, but that don't mean I want any part of it. Not in a Lovecraft story, no sir. Okay, and we're back. This is where we were last time, looking for Albert Throgmorton's killer. Can you climb that, Pally? Nope. You can climb that, though. Screaming? Are you? Oh, someone over here.
Thank Kay. At last.
The fuck?
Hey, help. Help.
What's going on?
Sea creatures. Swarmed over the piers. I hid here, but these walls won't stand up to them. Please help me.
What creatures? What are you talking about?
Wild beasts. They came to feast on the blood. They're eating the dead.
I'm looking for Captain Sanders. Is he here in the port? Did the creatures get him?
I saw Sanders. Help me. I'll tell you what I know.
Alright, you got it, Freckles. We're gonna need this. Wild beasts. There's one. Come get you, bite. Two? That really qualifies as an infestation?
They emptied every chamber. Still stinks of burnt powder. Shot dead. Point blank.
And another thing. Whoa. Why's my sanity gone? It probably went down because of the wild beast, now that I think about it. What's this? Oh, there's booze to be found.
Gotta be out of your head to do this to a man.
No kidding.
monsters sure didn't leave behind much.
Hell no. What the hell is that? Fucking things. Well, this is it.
They were in high spirits, and plenty of them were drinking.
Captain's cabin, no doubt. Oh. Oh.
This would be a weird artifact in any collection.
Mm-hmm. I, Captain Jeremiah Sanders, hereby agree to take on board my vessel, Titania, any persons designated by Robert Throgmorton and the cargo detailed in the attached manifest, as well as to provide them with any and all necessary assistance up to and including depth measurements, as well as diving support for underwater exploration and marine life observations. Aforementioned services will take place in the confidential locations in Cod Bay. Afterwards, the Titania will provide transport for all passengers to Oakmont Port. Compensation will be 70 bullets. Okay.
Cape Cod. There were marks here, but they've been erased.
Interesting. Pictures of a lady or ladies. Sticks out in the cabin. Nothing seems to stick out on deck either. Let's go talk to that dude. Oh, wait. All those things. Yeah. Yeah, buddy.
You can't take me! Eat this!
Can't tell much by the features. Yeah, they threw a hatchet at a person.
To the mare with you! Die! Die!
No more drink. All we've seen. And you telling me we ain't allowed rum?
Let's get a handle on what actually happened here.
I guess this started first.
No more drink. All we've seen. And you telling me we ain't allowed rum?
To the mare with you! Die! You can't take me! Eat this!
For whatever reason, the crew went berserk. Only one man got away.
Okay, new Mine Palace clue. Harbor has been cleared. Okay, there's that. There was a fight among the crew. Only one man survived, though he was badly wounded in the shoulder. Okay. No, okay, those two aren't connected. I didn't think so, but you never know. Hey, buddy.
I've dealt with the creatures. Now, tell me about Sanders.
He got back several hours ago. Those things, they came because of him.
This Sanders. What kind of man is he?
Newcomer. Seemed like a decent guy. Okay, Captain. Treated his crew well.
What happened on the Titania?
It was horrible. A damn massacre. I heard the shots. I went out. I saw the whole thing. Sailors bleeding, dying. Blood hit the water, and then, well, then the wild beasts came to feast.
I gotta find Sanders. Where is he?
Saw him get away. Just after the shooting. Ran for the pier. Didn't see where he went after that.
Did you see anyone else from the expedition?
No. Only Sanders. I'd bet my life no one else made it back.
Okay, Mine Palace. Okay, that's all the clues for here. So, check the case book. I guess that was it. The harbor master saw Captain Sanders leaving the pier. The only survivor of the fight on the third pier of Grimhaven Bay was a man badly wounded at the shoulder. Captain Sanders is the wounded man and is now seeking medical aid. Okay. Okay, now we need to find a hospital of some kind. There, I would imagine. Okay. How do I... Is there a phone booth nearby? I don't think there is. Okay. So... It's a really roundabout way to do things. Okay, we'll go up here to Deep Shore Road. And we can cut across Whisper Street and Central Street, and then cut up to Lincoln Street. Sounds like a plan. Alright. I'm still wondering what I could have missed at that headquarters. Do I really want to swim? I'll probably get eaten or something. Oh god. Oh god. Something's on me. Oh god. No, no, no. No, no, no. Shit, get back to shore, dumbass. Not gonna make it, not gonna make it. If I do, it's gonna be by the skin of my fucking teeth. Nope. Well, that was dumb. I chalked that one up to my own dumbass, because that's exactly what it was. This having to navigate canals by boat is getting really annoying. I mean, it makes sense to navigate the canals by boat, but a lot of this is really roundabout, and it's kind of annoying, I'm not gonna lie. Still enjoying the shit out of the game. It's just one of those things, I guess, I'm gonna have to learn to deal with if I want to get anywhere. Oh. Let's see. Okay, ready to roll. Wait, where the hell is this? Where in Grimhaven? Well, it would have been nice to have that already. fucking thing. Alright, boat. Okay. We want to go here. I love the aesthetic. It's very, just the music, the tone, everything is really, really freaking good. Okay. Hop the fence.
Find something you like. Cheaper than the rest.
Doctor?
Patient or visitor?
All right.
Hold on. Let Dr. Grant guess.
A visitor. Though you are a bit pale, you don't have a headache, do you?
No,
My
I'm
head?
fine.
No complaints, I'm good.
Well, you're the exception these days. We're simply overflowing with patients.
It looks like hard work in these conditions. You need a hand?
Well, yes, actually. But it may result in close contact with the wiles. Is that going to be a problem?
I'm prepared to face men and beasts alike. Count me in.
Ah, I can see it in your eyes. Well, I have taken it upon myself to study the wild beasts, but need more data to confirm two of my hypotheses. One concerns the multi-handed creatures, and the other, the vomiting humanoids.
Vomiting humanoids? Haven't seen anything like that.
Those hideous wretches seem almost human. But what could turn one into such a monstrosity?
Jim Bells, a patient of mine, was admitted to hospital with symptoms resembling cholera, but he turned into one of those things. Incredible. Here's the address. Find out what happened.
That's, the multi-hands are probably the little ones.
What have you found out about the multi-handed beasts?
One of my patients saw them in his nightmares before the flood. I can't visit him, but he must know something. Here's his address.
I'm looking for a man. Just checked in. Cut up pretty bad.
I've got a trauma unit full of patients like that, sir.
Okay, this might ring a bell. My guy has a deep axe wound in his shoulder.
Sir, I really don't have time for rifling through paperwork, but you're welcome to take a look at our archives if it means that much to you.
Bye.
Okay, let's see. Wounded sectors, okay. Patients. Grimhaven. Grimhaven. Peter Crowley. Male, 29, Oakmonter. Multiple burns and fragmentation wounds to the chest and face as a result of explosion. Several surgeries, wound treatment, facial surgery. Prognosis good, bed rest recommended. Just Willow, male, 39, newcomer. Deep cut wound in his left shoulder. Broken collarbone, fractured scapula. Wound stitch, fracture set, and bandage. No trace of infection evident. Prognosis good, bed rest recommended. Okay, that's probably, let's see, patients, let's take away that, department surgery. Morgue, maybe? He could have died. Nope. Therapy? This is gonna be the death of me. Okay, we got patience. One dank ass. That's probably the morgue. Nope, surgery. Okay, so floors 2 and 3, so we need to go upstairs.
What happened to you, mister?
Pete. Explosion. Fishing with dynamite. Hurts talking.
Fishing with dynamite, huh? You sure it wasn't from a fight in port? Maybe on a ship?
I'm sure. Oh, please, leave.
Bye.
I just feel bad for talking to the guy.
Oh, my stomach. I ain't never eaten leeches ever again, no sir.
I would sincerely fucking hope not. Leeches, the shit, man. Well, maybe still a floor left. That is puking, lovely.
Yeesh. What happened to your shoulder?
Some psycho. in a bar brawl. Gun came out, he clipped me good in the shoulder. Something I can help you with?
I'm just looking for someone. Captain Sanders.
Captain Sanders? Never heard of him. I'm Joseph Willow. You should probably look somewhere else.
That's funny. The records say you were admitted for an axe wound, just like a certain Captain Sanders got in the port massacre. Spill.
Oh, to the depths with it. Who sent you?
I'm asking the questions here, pal.
Yeah, well, first tell me who you are.
Charles Reed, Private Eye. Throgmorton wants to know what happened to his lost expedition.
So Throgmorton came looking at last. I knew someone like you would find me sooner or later.
I think it'd be an understatement to say your expedition met with disaster.
There are things that should never be found, Mr. Reed. I only wish I'd known that then. Maybe they'd still be alive. The scientists, my crew. None of them deserved what happened to them.
Did you know Albert Throgmorton made it to shore?
Albert survived? Is he here?
No. He didn't make it. He's dead as the rest. Murdered in the port. But what about the others?
I don't know. My crew left them down there, underwater. I ordered a rescue attempt, but they threatened mutiny.
The fuck, man?
You've got a good reason for leaving the expedition to die, right?
You weren't there. Day after day on that ship, it was a horror, Mr. Reed. We saw things. Not one of us dared sleep. It was an expedition into cursed waters, mark my words.
Tell me what happened on the last dive.
We had a system. The divers go down, then come up at a prearranged time. But not one surfaced that day. In the end, I sent a team to check. They returned with Albert, but all were half mad with fear.
I was on the Titania before I came here. It seems you were all hitting the bottle pretty hard. Why?
To stop them from rioting. To save them from despair. After those dives, anyone would turn to drink.
So,
That's
the
fair.
diving did a number on your crew. What happened in the port?
I don't know. They were calm until we docked, and then they lost it. And many good men lost their lives.
What were you looking for underwater?
The cause of all this. The stones, the flood, the monsters. The scientists found cracks on the seabed. They were working on some theory of how it connected to the madness.
The ocean floor splits open and that means hysteria on land. Really?
We spent days over the cracks. We heard things. Saw things looking back at us.
Could you take me out to where the last dive took place?
No. You can't follow them, Mr. Reed. It's suicide. Worse than suicide.
I'm a Navy diver, Captain. And with all due respect, I'm not afraid of boogeymen.
I am.
I don't care. I'm not taking you there. And besides, you'll never follow them without proper equipment.
Where's the logbook from the Titania?
Well, I had it with me, but I was all out of it by the time I got here. I remember the surgery ward. When I came round, my things were gone.
Do you know where I can get a good diving suit?
My men got theirs from a local factory. If you're that bullheaded, I'll write down the address.
Get better soon.
Scratch me. Please, please. Just here. This itching is driving me insane.
Oh, wait. Something to raid. Okay. Diving suit factory, Captain Sanders' evidence. Okay. Senior crew went mad, started a massacre in the port as a result. Okay. Duh. Field research. Visit a shop in Central Salvation Harbor on Windheim Street, south of Polaris Road. Man owned it, haunted by monsters. That's Salvation Harbor. Salvation Harbor. Moreland Road between Higgs Lane and Benevolent Tides Road. Okay, so where's Salvation at? That's Reed Heights. The Shells. Okay, Salvation. This is okay. We're looking for Moreland Road between Higgs Lane and Benevolent Tides. Not seeing any of those names. Northern Salvation Harbor. Oh, okay, here we go. Moreland Road. Between Higgs Lane and Benevolent Tides. Okay, there's Higgs Lane. Where's... Okay, that guy's here. Salvation Harbor, Windheim Street. There's Polaris Road, Windheim Street. The ship's log was with his things, which was downstairs in surgery. Yeah, just right a coffin. Yeah, sure. Ship's log. Wait, what? Organ accident place. Riggin, whatever. Crew complaining of noises and no sleep. Fish behaving strangely. March 22nd. Reached the blank. Crew reporting hallucinations. March 23rd. Distributed rum. Hopefully it will distract them. March 23rd. Found an air pocket in the caverns near the Devil's Teeth, close to the city. Scientists discovered walls, ancient walls. Asked for crates with tools. March 24th. Sent Tate and Myers down to investigate after servicing deadline passed. March 24th. Tate and Myers returned with only Albert Throgmorton, who is now completely unhinged. His madness disturbing, unsettling. March 24th. The crew dragged Albert to a lifeboat. Tried to stop them, resulted in mutiny. Okay, that's everything here. Okay, I should have known Nasty and drift. Okay. I feel like we need to explore Oakmont a little bit better before we go seriously poking around like anything super hardcore. This was... Okay, we'll go back there. That's the Chronicle. Okay, we'll go to the police department, because that might have some stuff for us. Wait. There's a phone booth nearby? Yes! Okay. Oh, we'll cut this in half. Or maybe not. I don't know. Biggest complaint right now with this game is the random, like, little freeze-ups it'll do, or it seems to be doing. Beyond that, just the obnoxiously long load times. Okay, now we're headed that way. Highly unnecessary, but I'm not dealing with more black tentacled monstrosities. Let me out. Let me out of the damn boat. There we go. Thank you. Is that a... Okay, that's... Well, it looks like a cultist. Take the long way around. Oil spring. Oh yeah. Just like in the North Sea, where the men smell like fish.
You look tense, honey.
Looks like we got another phone nearby. Sweet. Okay, cover side west. Great. I don't know why I'm going in here now, but... hell with it. Okay, let's head back up the street here a little ways. See if we can find some more clues in the expedition headquarters. Because there's something that's going to be cryingly obvious that I'm not seeing here. And it's going to drive me insane until I figure it out. Okay, we found the footprint on the door.
Are a few damp papers all that's left of the expedition?
That... the broken... I guess... stereo? Whatever you would call that. This game... when you say, what's it like, what do you mean exactly? Like, you'll have to be a tad more specific. Like, it's, if you're asking, is it good? Yeah, so far it's been excellent. Just a couple of... Okay, if I were to compare it to another game similar to this one, I would have to say, compared to the Call of Cthulhu, it's a much better game. Again, I've just recently started this. Like, I started it yesterday, and I've really enjoyed what I've seen so far of it. Really good character designs, good aesthetic. The tone is great. Oh, here it is.
Map of Cape Cod. Well, looks like there was something here, but it's been erased.
Okay, that should be... Okay, that's all the evidence. Okay. The movement can be a bit clunky at times. You know, I mean... But beyond that, the dialogue's pretty good. The character designs are solid. The game design itself is pretty solid. The worst controls I've come across thus far are definitely moving through the canals here by boat. Hard puzzles, I haven't really encountered anything super hard. Like, the crime scene investigating is pretty easy to figure out. Finding clues can be annoying at times. Like, I returned to that expedition headquarters there. I'll say this, if you're a fan of H.P. Lovecraft, I would definitely give this game a shot. Like, I'm a fan personally, and from what I've seen thus far, I'm enjoying it. So, I'd say it's worth playing. It's definitely worth playing. It's still relatively new, so if you're just wanting to see more of it, I'm almost positive that the Rad Brad played this game a bit, so you could probably look up his playthrough just to see what could be a more competent gamer to take their hand at it. There's a lot of stuff to read. There's a lot of notes to find. This and that. It's very open-ended. Like, just going through the case book, you've got there's a lot of side cases that have a lot of leads you can check out. Like, these are all notes from newcomers rather, who have been hallucinating here in the town. It's just stuff to kind of check out. This stuff is finding out things about particular monsters for a doctor, which is actually what I'm on my way to do right now. Oh, what the hell is... That's an eel, I guess. But yeah, the controls for the boat are really irritating. Trying to figure out where you need to go next, where could be a good logical choice, can be tricky-ish, but it's nothing glaringly difficult. Okay, let's see if we can cut through here. Thus far, I'd give the game a solid, I'd say 7 out of 10 right now. But that opinion could change. But, I mean, like I said, I'm a bit biased because I am a fan of H.P. Lovecraft and his writings, and this stuff is quite obviously a big love letter to that. So it really just boils down to your preference. Let's see. You don't necessarily get objective markers. A lot of the stuff that you have to do. Like, okay. Okay, like, you can go to your case book. Okay, field research. I'm going to the sworn patient shop. It gives you street addresses and a district, and then you have to find them on the map. Like, this guy, his shop is right here on Windheim Street, south of Polaris Road. It's in Central Salvation Harbor. It's just stuff like that. You have to find your way around using the map, mark the map yourself, and investigate from there. It makes you put in the legwork, definitely. Let's see if I'm heading the right way. I don't even know if I'm still going the right way. Yep, straight down the street. Oh boy. Well, let's get the pistol ready because I don't want to deal with critters. What the hell? Whoa, fuck you. And I'm out of bullets. Fuck me, fuck, get up, get up, get up, get up. There we go, run, run. Run like a bitch, run like a bitch. The fuck is that thing? Oh, whatever it is, it's depleting my sanity. Nope, we're getting the fuck out of here. Nope, nope, nope. Not dealing with this today. No way in hell. Let's, okay. New plan. 44. Definitely bigger guns. So let's make the hell out of some of those bullets. Maybe I can pick that big bastard off. Let's just see if we can sneak past Big Boy here. Please don't see me, please don't see me, please don't see me. Oh, thank God. Okay. We're inside. That, okay. Okay, the sign on the door suggests that this place should be inhabited. Upstairs. Hopefully we can. Hopefully this comes out on a street that isn't populated by monsters. Okay, that just leads to the basement. Okay, so we're gonna have to go out and around. I can't hop that fence. Damn it. Well, that worked out fabulously. Is this the same house I was just... Yes, it is. Exactly the same house. Anything here? Nope. You just stay right there, biggin. We're not fooling with this right now. Okay, let's see. Okay, we'll take this off. Expedition anchor point. Expedition's final dive was made near a cluster of underwater rocks known as the Devil's Teeth. The Devil's Teeth are not far from Oakmont Port. Add the coordinates, should be able to get the red boat. Okay, let's check out the diving suit factory. Located in western Grimhaven Bay on Seasmith Avenue between Levy Coffin Avenue, or Levi, and Deep Shore Road. So it's probably on Maple Lane. If we just go out to the end here. Critters might be more active at night now that I think about it, so it might be more beneficial to come back during the day. Which, we did kill 2 wild beasts on the pier in the middle of the day, so that's not exactly for certain. I'll keep going down to Coffin Avenue. Now, of course, right as I leave, it's the sun's starting to shine. Figures. Okay, that's sunset. We're going to go to sunset. Oh god, these boat patrols are going to be the death of me. Sorry, fellas. Okay, so go straight down the street and take a left. Oh, fuck. That, no. Just, nah, man. Kill it with fire. And face through a clothesline, sure. Ghost conspiracy? It's a diving suit factory. Western Grimhaven Bay. On C. Smith Avenue. Okay, so it's actually on the water. Okay. Whoa! Oh god. Come here, you little fucker. Dodge, you little bastards. Let's switch to the bigger gun. Actually, let's see if we can make some more bullets for the 38. Here, we made 4 more. It's not much, but it's something. Okay, it's that thing dematerializing. Gunpowder.
This wouldn't even hold air for a minute.
Busted up to hell and back. For God's sake. There we go.
I'm not trusting my life to a rusty suit.
Well, I mean, that's prudent of you, but we're not having much luck in the way of locating a good one, unless this is it, which it very well may be. Pistol round. Harpoon, flare gun, diving suit, evidence updated. Diving suit of the same type we used in the Navy. Old but in good state. I should be good down about 100 meters in it. I don't want to go down 300 feet, not in the middle of the damn ocean. Oh, great. Question remains, do I need to charter get the captain to take me out there, or can I reach there by myself? Let's see. reach the harbor from here. This is probably the one thing I'm not looking forward to big time for this game. I mean, it's cool and all, but I myself have a fear of the open ocean, like way down deep underwater and everything. It's just the whole thing. You may find it silly, ridiculous even, but that's all fine and dandy for you. But me, I'm good.
Fresh fish, just caught.
Hopefully we can hit the water while it's still daylight. Which if we go down too deep, the daylight's not going to matter. Where's the boat? Pier 3. Oh, I'm not looking forward to this one bit. Not one bloody bit. Okay, yep, not a fan already. How the hell are you supposed to see anything out of that? This is gonna suck. I mean, this is gonna flat suck donkey balls for me. Let's take a quick thing here about diving. Harpoon stuns hostile creatures for a short time. Flares light your way and can distract hostile creatures. R1 if damaged to slowly recover your diving suits of pressure.
The chemical lamps are nearly spent, but I reckon I can still follow them.
That damn thing go.
This stone isn't natural. Could it be a statue?
God, this is creeping me the fuck out. Like, seriously. Lovecraft can make my skin crawl anyway, but open ocean show, my fuck. Look at that bastard. Look at that beefy son of a bitch. Oh, there's more than one of them. Don't look at him. Don't even look at him. Okay, sanity's dropping at an alarming rate. Please tell me I have an antipsychotic or something. And I can't fucking use it down here. Are you kidding me? What the fuck? No, no, no. Fuck you, please. Oh, and I can't see a fucking thing. Seriously, open ocean, big ass damn monsters. Just no. Okay, that's something, I guess.
The scientists didn't even take their tools with them.
Just in case.
Gods lean over us. Gods crawl in us. Gods who have marked me as their aphid.
Palace.
The suits are all cut up.
Well, they're not getting out of here. Oh, the bellowing of a creature, that's so cool. This is creepy in its own right, but it doesn't bug me as much as the damn, just the open ocean bit. It's an Innsmouther. Let's get this picture.
A ritual knife and a cult sign. I think I better show Mr. Throckmorton.
Sancta Mare, be our eyes, eyes to see the distant stars.
Hark, he comes! The sacred full-bellied bearer of splendor! Take me, make me, I beg you.
Bearer of what? Who are you talking to? What happened?
Our eyes! First, second, third, opened by the aura. You see much, yet do not see the splendid shell of the white virgin here sleeping.
Cut the horse crap. Give me a straight answer.
Nonsense. But it is meaning that is meaningless. Open yourself. Walk, listen, pray. Wake, you holy worm. Take his skin and skull for your home. Take my worship and grant your kindness. I pray you.
Oh, fuck?
You see now, do you? The splendid horror of the truth.
Hey, Cthulhu statue. Hey there, Cthulhu, down there in your sunken city. You're a billion light years distant, and the stars look very pretty from relay. So close and yet so far away. E-I-E-A. More great old ones stuff. Is there a map of this place? Nope. Lore. Mythos. The temple discovered by the expedition was a place of worship for the weird creature. The statue and the prehistoric ruins looked like they were not made by the hand of man. No shit. Innsmouther attacker. Wearing a strange amulet with an image of a fisheye around his neck. For some reason, he's armed with a ceremonial dagger. Duh. Oh Christ, another one of these decisions. You can't leave the survivors to die down here. Even if their madness may influence others, this is not their fault. I have to abandon the survivors. Their infectious madness is too dangerous to bring to the surface. Yeah. Sorry. A skeleton, maybe? Or another statue?
You see now, do you? The splendid horror of the truth.
How could I possibly save them anyway? There's no... Their suits are fucked up.
The suits are all cut up.
Let's check the case book. Should show it to Mr. Throgmorton, they said. He said, I guess. Is there any more like photo ops or anything down here? I think so. What if we got a photo of this thing? No, 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 don't walk off the edge. Are you dumb? Yeah, sorry. I can't save them.
I'm not finished here yet.
What do you mean you're not finished here? There's nothing
The
else.
scientists didn't even take their tools with them.
Wait. I made my decision.
I'm not finished here yet.
What? Buddy, bro, what else are you wanting to find down here?
Gods lean over us. Gods crawl in us.
Oh, I guess I could have done that.
A perfectly preserved artifact. Was it the focus of their worship?
Mother's body. Yep. There we go.
We enter the temple the moment they take the key seal. Get ready to cut up their diving suits.
Okay, so the Innsmouth is sabotaged. Oh, too far.
Forget them! Get the seed and the seal now!
Okay. What? It's shivering. This... no! Get away from me!
I think I'm starting to get the picture.
We enter the temple the moment they take the key seal. Get ready to cut up their diving suits. Forget them! Get the seed and the seal now!
Okay. What? It's shivering. This... no! Get away from me!
Okay, so it should be this one.
We enter the temple the moment they take the key seal. Get ready to cut up their dive.
Okay. What? It's shivering.
Forget them! Get the seed and the seal now!
The expedition found an artifact that drove them mad. Then the Innsmouthers stole it and the professor in one go.
Outbreak of madness in the Titania was caused by Albert's presence. The crew exiled him on the lifeboat to stop it. Albert Throgmorton was the source of the madness that made the Titania crew kill one another. Cool. Innsmouthers plot know the truth about this madness. They need the artifact and Harriet, the one who took it. This all leads to... leave the scientists to die. It's too dangerous to save the survivors. The Innsmouthers or Harriet must have the answers about madness. Cool. That's the decision I came to all along. And now I get to walk out through this creepy shit. Oh, nope. Oh yeah, the ballast things. That was before they really knew the dangers of surfacing too quickly. Which they had knowledge of the bends anyway, but... nothing to find out here. Oakmont, please, away from this creepy underwater shit. bruh. What do you see? Rocks riding. Don't touch it. Dumbass. That could be how I got the mind's eye ability. Every time I wind up back here in the Devil's Reef. If this is that motherfucker Johannes, again, I swear to God, I didn't trust that motherfucker when I got off the boat, and I sure as shit do not trust him now. This shit's just weird as hell, like anything else Lovecraft does. It's just, well, did, I should say, but it's just all over the place, feels like right now.
Never again, they say.
Oh, I looked at that. And these are all closed again. Can I craft anything?
I'm watching you, newcomer.
And I'm watching you, Innsmouther. Okay. Let's check the casebook. His manor in southern Old Grove. Okay, yeah, we'll fast travel there. I'll cut the journey in half. Wait, what? Asher Road to Goldbridge Road and then straight across. motherfuckers everywhere. Fairly nice digs so far. Albert Throgmorton, obituary and loving memory. Albert Throgmorton, son of respected Robert Throgmorton and descendant of a robust bloodline, died on Thursday at Oakmont Port at age 25 years old. We mourn his untimely death, but we celebrate the way he lived his life. The Throgmorton family appreciates the many comforting words and prayers sent by the citizens of Oakmont.
The mortician has touched him up well.
Yeah. Mr. Throgmorton?
Bad news, Mr. Throgmorton. The expedition members are dead, and the Innsmouthers kidnapped the professor.
Those degenerates.
The Innsmouthers were there to kidnap Professor Doe. They took her and the artifact she found, and they left the others to die.
Artifact? What artifact? Where did you find them? Tell me everything.
Your men found some kind of underwater temple. In it was an ancient artifact. The Innsmouthers call it the Seal. The Innsmouthers were lying in wait. Your men took the item, and the Innsmouthers took their chance and made off with Professor Doe and the artifact.
How did they catch them off guard?
Seems that after the seal was taken from its place, everyone in the expedition suffered some kind of mental breakdown. The Innsmouthers must have known about that and waited for the right moment.
They knew what was going to happen. Inconceivable. Wait a moment, how did you know they were Innsmouthers?
One of the attackers was killed by a member of the expedition. I have a photo.
My expedition failed. My boy was killed. This is more than personal, Mr. Reed. This is a threat to everyone.
They have Harriet and the artifact she found, but she may still be alive.
That's why I hesitate to wipe their fish-faced kin from Oakmont this instant. But we won't sit idle. Find them, Mr. Reed. Not the grunts, but their leaders. Infiltrate their ranks if need be. Bring me my professor back.
Yeah, whatever you say, monkey face.
I'm looking into the madness, not politics and power games.
And your best source of information is currently in the slimy hands of those Innsmouthers. Professor Doe shared the visions. She found something inside those ruins, and now they have her. She knows something crucial, I'm certain. There's also a more delicate matter I wanted to discuss with you, Mr. Reed.
I can be delicate when it matters, so shoot.
I have a colleague, you might say. His name is Herbert Glover. Like myself, he is a collector of fine art.
I'm a detective, Mr. Throgmorton, not a burglar.
I don't care for your insinuation, Mr. Reed. I would never be so crass as to hire a thief. I had a meeting arranged with Herbert. One of great importance, shall we say. One at which he failed to appear. I want you to find out why.
Sure, why not?
Sounds simple enough. Okay, I'll do it.
Very good, Mr. Reed. There is one final detail. This case must remain secret, and you must not reveal to anyone for whom you are working.
Discretion is my watchword.
Indeed. Here is Herbert's address in advance for your investigation. You'll find it's fair.
Have a good day.
Okay. A hand grenade? Cartridges, pistol rounds, what the shit? Quid
I'm not in the mood for chit-chat, Mr. Reed.
Okay, this takes me out onto the street. Oh. Fast travel. Okay. Let's see. Alright, do this. I must investigate and discover who. Okay. Herbert Glover's address. Windhalf on Century Avenue. Okay. Okay, somewhere down here. Okay, it's somewhere in there. Hey! Dunsany Lane. That's another reference to Lovecraft in a way. Alright, well, I'm going to leave this episode here for now. We've accomplished a fair bit tonight. So, I feel like we've made some decent headway. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a comment. Remember to stomp that subscribe button good and hard and hit the like button with the force of the atomic blast. And as always, my little stompers, this is Hickzilla reminding you to keep on a stomping. Y'all come back now, you hear?